Well, Team McCarthy will be out in force both at Club Menangle on Saturday night and also the big Melton meeting. I caught up with Luke McCarthy to discuss the chances of their respective runners. Well, a great representation both sides of the border on Saturday night. We'll kick off with Menangle in the fifth event. Malcolm's Rhythm and Outer Land are just two professionals.
Yeah, they're just lovely horses, Mike, and Malcolm's Rhythm probably running his best race to date since being come to Sydney. His own last half was 52.7, and I thought he hit the line really well.
It's hard to believe for a horse of his talent. He hasn't won since November 21.
Yeah, I think he's just been in such tough racing, and of course he'd done a good job in Melbourne with David Aiken, but he was always against that absolute top free-for-all. So he's knocking on the door, and he's certainly ready for a win.
No reason why Malcolm's Rhythm and Outer Orlando can't fight the finish out?
No, they're going good, and Alter, he just always runs his usual honest race, so I'm sure they'll go well.
Majestic Simon contests the trot 20-metre handicap.
He was okay on Saturday. He sort of, I think there's a few new Kiwis. Jared's one obviously went good on the weekend, and a few younger, newer trotters on the scene makes it a touch harder for him, but he's always thereabouts.
Over to race 7, Zarvin Benner back to racing.
Yeah, he had a trial here on Saturday and looked to work quite nice. So, look, he's on a tough grade, but a couple of runs under his belt, I'm sure he'll come out and win one of those condition races shortly.
His stablemate AG White Sox contests this race from the outside draw. He does look a grade, certainly.
Yeah, look, we were super happy with him last run. He just went down to the Black Prince and, went good time as well. So, he's trained on nice since, and, he looks like he should run a good race.
Look, over to the big meeting at Melton on Saturday night. You will have your work cut out, but certainly great to be involved.
Yeah, it's all the fields look really strong, and it looks just great to be a part of the big races, and all our horses are going down there in good form. So if they have a bit of luck, I'm sure they'll go well.
You kick off with Major Jellison. The opening event has drawn the second row, but as you mentioned, he's in good form.
He's going well. He went good here. Jack Brown went on him 2 runs ago. Come from last, so. The back row draw play doesn't bother him. He's more of a sit sprinter anyway, and I'm sure he'll be running home.
He wasn't disgraced last week at Kilmore, third behind Make Way.
Yeah, he went good. Not his go. They walked early and run a really quick half, and he's sort of a horse that relies on a little bit of quick lead time, the early speed for him to be running over the top of him.
A couple of girls drawn wide in the first of the Oaks heats.
Yeah, needed her to get a good draw, but in saying that, we're happy with her. A run at Newcastle first up from a fresh up the other night against the older horses was quite good, and held up till sort of halfway down the straight when it was all over, and I'm sure she'll come out and run a good race. Over
to the first heat of the Victoria Derby. Can't find a better man. Second row draw, but he's flying.
Yeah, really high on this horse. He bounced back here, off the spell. He come out and went super first up and trained on really well. We think he's our best chance sort of heading towards Melbourne, and obviously the Derby heats are very strong, but we've got a very high opinion of this horse. Mr.
Ibiza also contests the heat of the Derby.
Yeah, we thought he deserved his chance. He trialled really nice here last week. Jack gave him a good trial, so off that they went 50 and trialled with Milam and Byron, who's a class horse. So I thought he deserved his opportunity.
A fitter Mark Shard will contest the Smoking Up, the Group 2. Game effort in the Kilmore Cup.
Yeah, he was okay. I thought he should have run second, and maybe Mick drove a great race. He took the speed out of us speedy horses at 26 off the back, but he hadn't had a run for a while, so I'm sure he'll strip a fitter horse this week, although the barrier draw makes it hard.
Which one do you feel is the best from the McCarthy team?
Can't find a better man. Always been really looking forward to getting him amongst some of the better horses, and looking forward to racing him at Melton on Saturday.
Well, it's going to be a great night's racing, Luke. Hopefully Team McCarthy will be in the finish.
Let's hope so. Thanks, Mike.